Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Truckin' Tanker, and I had a match that I did in my 50B that I thought I would share with you. I'll try not to ruin any of the highlights of it, but at first, the 50B now, they say it's more of a sniper tank. So, and I haven't played the 50B in forever. So I thought I'd run it for a match and see how it does it, running as a sniper. Team-wise, we had several better players than the enemy team. But I figured I'd go on top of the hill here and see if I could get any sniping shots off. And the 50B, you think, French tank, no armor. But there's a couple shots you'll see later in the match that I was just amazed. Beyond amazed, I guess you could say.
Enemy armor is damaged. That one bounced.
Now, when I got an auto loader, I always load my first magazine with premium rounds. That way my first 4 rounds I hit stuff with will hopefully pen, do damage, and puts me up over that 1,000 mark right off the bat. That way, if something happens, like hit by Artie and get decimated, at least I've done 1,000 damage. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but hopefully a little more. The problem I had was I could not get my gun down enough. The depression on the 50B, I think, or at least I thought, was 8 degrees, but I'll have to look. I'm not 100% sure. On a previous video, I thought the gun depression on the TVP VTU, I think that's what it is, tier 8 Czechoslovakian tank was, I thought it was 8 degrees, and I kept saying, God, it doesn't seem like 8 degrees. Well, after I got looking, I found out it's only 6 degrees. So, yeah, it wasn't 8 degrees. But I'm not having too much luck on the hill here. And then I saw some guys coming over here in Heavy Alley, and I thought, oh, yeah, maybe some shots off over there. And they just weren't pushing far enough for me to get shots off. So I'm waiting, seeing if anything else pops up. Nothing's popping up. Right now it's only 2-1. We've got 2 of their tanks compared to our 1, and so we're not doing bad. But I thought I'd pop over here and see if I can get some shots off on these guys. And he backed down just in time, so I couldn't shoot at him. He's just in the hill over there. He's playing that little gully where there's rocks and stuff. And I saw the T-32. I thought I'll get some shots on him. Well, he's inside the little castle that's over there now, just on the other side of the hill, so I couldn't get shots in on him. So right now, basically, I've gotten 2 shots off, penned 1, bounced 1, and really haven't been much of a help to the team. So I thought, well, let's check up over here again, see if anything's, popping up over here. Our 1390 was there. I thought he's gonna license stuff. Okay, the heck with it. I'm gonna book on over here and help them on Heavy Alley, because I saw they got a E-100. They're got an auto loader with a 54 E1. I think their Action X was over there. So I saw that they had a lot more stuff heading that way, and then I thought, whoa, wait a minute, got an IS-7 and a T-10 over here. What the heck? Maybe I'll get some shots there. I saw him sitting there, perfect shot, but I'm not loaded yet, and he gets taken out first. So, oh well, can't win them all. So I'm looking over there, and they're still not in my view range now at all, because they're not lit, but they're still in. They're playing in that valley, I think, where you can't get shots unless they come out. So I said, the heck with it. I'm going to commit to this side over here. By now, I see that they got an autoloader, Action X, a E-100, and we just lost one of our tanks there. We've still got 2 over there, the Tortoise and an IS-3, which is no match for those 3, let alone just the Yagzilla by themselves. So our Tortoise is easily one-shottable by the Yagzilla, 2 shots probably by the 54 E1. So I definitely had to commit to helping. So now I've got standard rounds loaded, and I thought, haha, Bounce.
Didn't penetrate their armor. The main gun is destroyed.
Yes, you heard that right. He just hit my main gun, knocked out my gun, so my gun is now a limp. A limp gun. So I try and fix it real quick, which I do. I get a shot off, but my reticle, it just seemed like the gun was still broke. So I get a shot up to Centurion Action X and I miss. So now I got one shell left. And I'm going to put it into him again, and it bounces again. She dunked his in the dirt. So right now at this point, I've already bounced 2 standard rounds off his lower plate, and I thought, heck with this, I'm loading premium. Now all of a sudden, the 57 Heavy on the other side of the map shooting at us. Well, he ends up taking out the Tortoise, so now it's the IS-3 and me against basically their Action X, the 54E1, and the Agzilla. I'm not loaded yet, plus I'm getting cross shots from this 57 Heavy, which now I can't see. So things aren't looking good. Well, a Agzilla giving you his back, you got to take it. So I thought, well, I'm going to get in there and get at least one more shot in. I get another shot. Thought I'd try and get a superstructure to bounce. So I got 1 round left in my chamber. Tried to take his track off to slow him down, but it didn't. And boom, yes, you just saw that. Bounced off my upper plate. I just bounced a Yagzilla round off my upper plate. I couldn't believe it. The first one he hit me with was a heat round, which knocked out my gun. The second one did no damage. I'm still at full health. Second shot hit me was with a standard round, which is hellacious. It's like 299 penetration. He hit me in the upper plate and bounced. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to play the lottery after this match. So I'm backing up. I've got their Centurion Action X coming after me. I'm like, oh, here we go. Now I'm definitely dead. He bounces around. I'm like, holy smokes. And you can see he hit right there. I don't know if it hit the gun itself, then bounced back like a ricochet. That's why there's 2 green marks there. Or if that was a second shot. I think that was actually one shot that hit the gun, bounced, and ricocheted off the gun mantlet up there. I think that's actually from one shot. But so it bounced again. I'm still at full health, but I know it ain't looking good because I am not loaded yet. So here he comes, and the hurting's about to begin because he's going to start putting them in my side. So he puts one in my side, but look who's also coming at me. And I know I'm in deep trouble. There goes 1,086 in my health. They're not going to bounce off the side of that, but I'm bound determined to get rid of this Action X. So finally get loaded. Finally get loaded and take him out. Now I got to work on this guy. So I get one shot. Take his track off. Now I'm reloading. So what do I got to do? Back up. But we got a TVP 5051 coming on his backside. So I thought, thank goodness, make all 4 of those shots count. And he did. Hallelujah. So I was pretty happy with that. It was a match that looked like we were going to lose. We came back to win it. But like I said, the 50B is not really meant to be a frontline tank. It's more of a sniper tank. But of course, everybody's talking crap and you should have done this and should have done that. But obviously, they've got time to type because they're dead because they did the wrong thing. But obviously, they can say you did the wrong thing. But I'm still alive. But I just wanted to showcase this replay just the simple fact that I actually bounced 2 Yagzilla rounds. Well, the first one wasn't really a bounce. He shot me with a heat round, just knocked my gun out. But the second one was definitely a bounce, and then the Action X bounced off me too. So, I guess for a French tank that supposedly, they say has the worst armor in the game, the French tanks, well, maybe I had the luck of the RNG guys with me today, but a bounce 2,490 damage. Unfortunately, the Yagzilla was able to hit me in the side when I was trying to get backed up to take the Action X out, which I finally did. But yeah, this could have gone south real quick for me, but ended up bouncing a couple rounds from the Yagzilla and the Action X, which that's kind of what I wanted to showcase was the how it bounced those rounds. So pretty happy with the results. Didn't do a ton of damage, 1,941, but could have been worse. Could have been a lot better. But I think next time I won't play the hill like that because ended up not panning out worth of beans. for me, and it probably would have helped the team out if I would have went one side or the other right off the bat. But we won, so I guess that's all that counts. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you guys take it easy.